Greeting everyone and welcome YTA delegates. Rivers are the backbone of the human civilization, which provide fresh water that's the basic necessity for human life. We cannot live without water, and rivers are the largest water bodies for fresh water. In fact, all civilizations of the past and present were born near river banks. In other words, they are veins of the earth that make life possible. Throughout a documentary on rivers, we're gonna take a look at the importance of them and how to save it. And also, we're gonna mention Turkey's flamingos' deaths. We refer to rivers as the arteries of any country. No living organism can live without a water, and rivers are the most important source of water. Almost all the early civilizations sprang up on the river banks. It is because from ancient times people realized the fertility of the river valleys. Thus, they began to settle down there and cultivate the valleys. Moreover, rivers originate from mountains, which carry down rocks, sand, and oil from them. Most importantly, rivers help in agriculture. In fact, a lot of farmers depend on rivers for agricultural purposes. Rivers have the ability to turn desert into productive farms. Further, we can use them for constructing as well. More than 10,000 species of plants exist in Turkey, with 20% of them being endemic. This plant life makes up various habitats, including forests, mountains, wetland, as well as coastal and marine ecosystems. In order to protect such as unique diversity, 39 national parks have been established since 1958. The Corporal Canyon National Park is an example of the unique nature found in Turkey. This national park hosts cypresses and prevalent forest, nature forest, with this type of tree occurred nowhere else in the world. There are further 32 designated national reserves. Reserves are generally smaller than national parks, allowing them to be enclosed easier, thus leading to more effective protection. Since 1990, the government has created 19 special areas of environmental protection. These areas have been designated in order to prevent tourism and construction damaging nature landscape. Smaller enclosed zones have been created in order to protect rare animals that face extinction. The goal is the animal will be preserved, then will be able to breed. If breeding is successful, then there is hope that they can be released into the wild. There are 40 such regions throughout Turkey. And now, what's going on in Turkey flamingos' deaths? In Istanbul, July 15, thousands of baby flamingos have died at Turkey's Lake Tuz in the past 2 weeks from a drought that environmentalists said was the result of climate change and agricultural irrigation method. Drone footage at the large saline lake in Turkey's central province of Konya showed dead flamingo fertility lying partially buried in dried mud. Lake Tuz is a home to a flamingo colony where up to 10,000 flamingots are born every year. Turkish Minister of Agriculture and Forestry Bekir Pakdemirli said around 1,000 birds were thought to have died but denied that agriculture was to blame. With less water and increased concentration ratio in the water, we observed death of flamingos that were unable to fly, he said. In 2000, Lake Tuz was declared a specially protected area, a destination that aims to protect biological diversity, natural and cultural resources. Environmentalists blame farming practices along with climate change for the drought, which saw demand for water in the area outstrip supply by 30% last year, according to a report published by Turkish Environmental Foundation TEMA. In 2020, the annual water reserve in central province of Konya closed basin was 4.5 billion cubic meter, while the constipation reached 6.5 billion cubic meter, TEMA found. Environmentalist and wildlife photographer Fahri Tong said water supplies from a canal which feeds the Lake Tuz were being redirected for farming. This is the irrigation canal that comes from Konya. It needs to deliver water to Lake Tuz. As you can see, the water is not coming through. It stopped, environmentalist and wildlife photographer Fahri Tong said. Tong said only 5,000 eggs has hatched in the colony this year, and most of the chicks has died for lack of water of the partially dried lake. It's a sin we are all committing, Tong said. President of the Turkish NGO, the Nature Association, the Kuba Kilik, said the only way to prevent mass flamingo death is to change the agricultural irrigation method in the region. Lake Tuz, Last Lake, is one of the largest hyposaline lakes in the world. We must save rivers As the pollution is on the rise, it has become more important than ever to save rivers. We must take different measures to do so. First of all, you can start by your own comfort zone. We must use biodegradable cleaning product and not use chemical product for body washing. Further, we must not waste water when we shower. After that, we must install the displacement device in the back of the toilet for consuming less water. It is also essential to turn the tap off while brushing or shaving. Moreover, one must also switch off the light and unplugging device when not in use. This way, we save electricity, which in turn saves water that goes into the production of electricity. Always remember to never throw trash in the rivers. Salting your pipe will save energy and also prevent water wastage. Similarly, watering the plants early in the morning or late evening will prevent the loss of water because of evaporation. Finally, try to use recycled water for car wash to save water. Thank you for watching this documentary about Turkey flamingo death. For more information, don't hesitate to contact us at our email youngtakeaction@gmail.com or visit our website youngtakeaction.live.